Alright, so someone asked me to post a little video on what I did to reinforce one of these cheap bead rollers. These things are available from Harbor Freight down in the States, or Princess Auto, I guess, up here in Canada, or maybe even Busy Bee Tools apparently in Canada. So the way they come, they're made up of 3/8 inch plate, and that's it. So they tend to flex a fair amount. So what I did to reinforce this, and you know, some of it's just based on what I had lying around. I didn't go out of my way to purchase material for this, but I used 2" by 2" by 3/16 wall steel. So if you had 1/4" wall steel, you know, it would be that much better. I just had 3/16 lying around. So I just welded one length of it along the top run, and you can see I didn't even fully weld it. I just stitch welded it along there, and welded another one along the bottom. And then at the back there was these bolts in here that hold the bearing, holding the shaft housings in place, so I didn't want to cover those up, so I put another tube in between, just a little offset, and then I mounted a shaft with a bearing and everything to take a motor. I'm using an electric drill for a motor, and then I just put sprockets on the other end. It's not great. It still turns way too fast. So I control the speed with a 12-volt variable speed controller and a foot switch. And it's still not great because it doesn't have a lot of torque at the low RPM that you're looking for. It gets by for the amount that I use it. It works. It would be far better off with a proper variable frequency drive, or another plate welded on here where you could do a double or even a triple gear reduction. Would be the cheapest. That'd be the cheapest way to go. Would be to weld a plate and then go, you know, from a small sprocket to a big sprocket, and then another small sprocket to the big sprocket, at least once or twice, if not 3 of them, to get the speed down. Because you really want to be able to control the speed. You want it to be able to turn really slow with high torque, and this doesn't do that. But it works okay. It doesn't have a super low torque. It doesn't have a ton of torque at low speeds. And I welded in on the end also.